The Sykes tried to be secretive, but they drew a lot of attention.
Mitchell drove a car and made the girl run alongside him for 3 miles.
Such as oversteering, understeering, driving through water, and on ice.
This massive room is way too big to leave empty. So terminal officials have found some other uses for it.
I went over to Gordon Oaks to try to get a statement. Instead, I was handed this business card and told to get off the property. They stopped somewhere along Donald Street where they lit it on fire.
It looks pretty bad out here, but the water's been receding.
How do you steal an airplane and vanish? Someone in Gulf Shores figured it out.
As you see over here is the sunrise, we have a better idea. A lot of the worst devastation in this area of town, at least, is way down there.
Firefighters got a call that directed them to a certain intersection in Theodore. But when they arrived, there was no house fire to be found.
John?
Lenise and April, take a look at this house, or what's left of it. This home is essentially just a pile of ruins. Thankfully, it's vacant, so no one was hurt in this blaze. But this is a very strange mystery that Pritchard fire officials are dealing with right now. Along with this fire, within minutes, they had to deal with a blaze around the corner at a business, and then another fire a street over. And they have no idea if it's one person or multiple people. They don't know who's behind this, and they need the public's help to find out.
Fire departments pride themselves on their timing, and around 1:20 this morning, crews swiftly arrived to battle a fire at this abandoned home on Meadow Avenue.
Ooh, lot of them, 10 of them. 3 fire trucks, paramedic, everything.
Henry McLaughlin and his wife watched from across the street, and then they saw something in the distance.
Behind Meadow Street, we seen another house burning.
Within 30 minutes of fighting this fire, crews went a block over to fight a blaze at this abandoned home on Atmore Avenue. And fire officials say 45 minutes later, another call came in. This time, a fire was set to vehicles and some equipment behind this business.
That don't sound too good. I don't know, it sounds like somebody setting them afire or something.
This map shows at best 3 fires within minutes, all within a block of each other.
It's been a nice neighborhood, but it's getting a little rough around here now.
Time is of the essence to firefighters, and thankfully no one was injured during this string of blazes. And in time, Pritchard fire officials will get to the bottom of this.
Little Janice began a whole new world of experiences this week. Monday was her first day of kindergarten. The little girl is growing up. But on Wednesday, she experienced a world of hurt.
That's where the hair came off at. And this the other side. That's how it's supposed to look like.
Janice's mother says on Wednesday afternoon, her teacher told her to put her backpack on. When Janice didn't follow directions, the teacher dragged her out of the room, pulling out 2 strands of her beautifully braided hair. The school principal later told Janice's mother the news.
I'm still shocked. I was like, wow, I can't even do my dogs like that.
At first glance, it's very easy to assume that this is fake, but on closer examination, you can tell it's real human hair. I can spot here some exposed roots on some of the hair strands.
Now, a small bald spot remains.
It feels like it's gonna burn so much. But last night, she was complaining about her head was hurting.
Her mother filed a police report and spoke with the school system. She had Janice transferred to another classroom.
This is a child. That nobody should have no business putting their hand on anybody's child.
What do you want this teacher to do?
To apologize.
Doctors told the family she's fine and the hair will grow back, but there's some symptoms that will never go away.
And this is something that my child's going to live with her for the rest of her life.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the mall, shoppers looked for bright dresses and bought that new doll. It's the day before giving to one and another, a father, a mother,
a girlfriend and little brother.
The concourse was packed while some folks had fun.
For one more present and we'll be done.
The sales remain steady as parents shop for their kid, but some shoppers finished early.
I already did.
Some had lists they had to finish, and it sure wasn't funny. Others shopped for themselves, or...
I just got some money.
But some parents needed help from someone not weird, so they took kids to Santa.
He has a real beard.
A new ring, a new toy, a new shoe that is white, each a little reason to make the season so bright.